faking it. The stench of pure hypocrisy. Easy come, easy go.
What are we doing here this early? The wedding isn't for 2 hours.
Surveying the battlefield.
We'll run up the white flag, General. You have half-baked strategy, rebellious troops, and no ammunition.
War is hell.
This one's madness. How do you expect to bring out the real Meyson?
Think of it like an emotional car wash.
That's hogwash, dear.
Thing goes Sunny, you polish him up, you scrub him up with genuine feelings, and out comes Meyson, clean as a whistle.
You forgot one teeny tiny little detail.
And I'll bet you're going to tell me what it is.
Yes, I am. Gina's going to be slinging mud every step of the way.
Dump him. Who the hell are you? Watch that garbage mouth. I'm your better half.
You mean I have one?
Well, not so people would notice. But take it from me, someone who always does the right thing. You have to lose the loony. But I'll lose Brandon, too. Not if you both get the heck out of town as fast as your wings will carry you. You know, there are other kids. You don't have to settle for Plan Z. True romance isn't dead. Like hell! So to speak. What is this? Saturday morning cartoons? Do I look like a Smurf to you? Be smart. Marry the pooper scooper. You want to stick it to Cece, don't you? And you could forget running. No chance. Romance is dead. It isn't. Is. It isn't. Is. It isn't. Is.
Oh, my God, I've gone blind.
Sonny.
Oh, phew. Oh. Anybody see the horse that threw me?
Oh, thank God you're still here.
Well, of course I'm still here, darling. I'm getting nuptialed, aren't I?
So you're back for good?
Relax, darling. Everything's copacetic. This time tomorrow, you'll be Mrs. Me.
Mom, come quick.
What's going on?
They were all outside the door. A ton of them.
Don't worry about me. I'm just here to pick up the last of my things.
What's all racket? Skull's pounding enough as it is. What, is it Christmas again so soon?
No. They're gifts. Wedding gifts.
Yeah?
From your family.
Well,
They're all for you.
call out the bomb squad.
What?
Huh?
Why, Bunny, I'm touched. Let's see what we got here.
No, don't.
What? What's the matter? Ain't gonna hurt nobody. Even my own family wouldn't blow me to smithereens.
Maybe not. Julia would do practically anything else but that to keep us from getting married.
Well, how can a few little trinkets keep us from getting married?
I don't know, Sonny. I don't want to find out.
I want you to go through every scrap of paper the man possessed. If you find the name Catherine, you call me immediately. That's it. Great, thanks.
It's a very common name. Do you really think you'll be able to find anything with so little to go on?
Well, I'm hoping you'll be able to come up with some more. You're absolutely sure that's what the nanny in your vision called herself?
Positive. Her name is Catherine. She speaks French. She was holding your baby.
Do you mind telling me what is going on? You're supposed to be in Paris with Eden. Ted had to tell me you hadn't left.
Must be Mr. Capwell.
Who the hell are you? So, Miss Mills. It is Miss, isn't it?
Ms.
Of course. How do you happen to know my son-in-law?
She's helping me.
Helping you do what?
With a case.
What case?
It's just routine police business.
Routine police business? That's what's keeping you here?
Mr. C.
Don't you think it's more important to...
Mr. C, please, I can't go into it.
This has to do with Adriana, doesn't it?
I'm asking you to stay out of it.
Cruz, your daughter is dead. You have to accept that.
You don't have to tell me what I have to do.
Look, son, do you remember when Eden left, what she said? That she's all hoped out? I mean, she knew
She knew it was time to let go. You have to let go.
Eden and I have our own ways of dealing with this.
That's precisely what bothers me. Why aren't you with her, son?
I fully intended to be with her by now, Mr. C. I just can't. Something has come up. I'm going to have to follow it through. I may be out of touch for a while. I don't want you to be concerned with me. And I don't want you to tell Eden.
Tell her what? I don't have a clue what you're up to.
That's the way it's going to have to stay.
Is it okay if I worry about you?
Cecilia, fine. I'm sorry. I'll tell you about this when I can. Now, I don't mean to be unkind, but that's the way it is, and we have work to do here, so...
Why can't you tell your wife and her family what you're doing?
Because they would never believe it.
What about you, Cruz? Do you believe it?
We're both still here, aren't we, Sandra?
We just bombard him with enough emotional artillery, and he won't be able to help himself from emerging.
Or they'll both go up and smoke.
You know, at the bachelor party last night, I caught a glimpse of him, so I know that it's possible to do. And between me and his family, hopefully he won't stand a chance.
Julia? Thought I heard voices. Could I speak to you alone for a minute?
I'll just go and dig a few foxholes. Excuse me.
Did you go to the Attorney General with my theory about the stolen evidence, as you said you would?
Yes, I went this morning.
Julia, please don't lie to me. I just spoke to the Attorney General's office, and they haven't heard from you for over a week. As a matter of fact, the Attorney General is trying to get a hold of you. You are protecting Meyson, aren't you? You think he's got a split personality, and that excuses everything. Is that right? Please, will you tell me the truth? Look at me.
Yes. Or I lied to you. I was protecting Meyson.
I don't get it. You're going to just throw away the case. You're going to throw away your career. And what about the victim's family? They don't deserve a fair shake. I mean, what do they have to do with this, right? It's just between you and Meyson. I just don't get it. I don't think I ever will.
And in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Wanda, what are you doing?
1 second and you're on. 1, action.
What am I supposed to say?
Just ad-lib.
Oh, okay. What am I supposed to ad-lib about?
Ted, that's the whole point of ad-libbing. You just say whatever on your minds, or my mind, or anybody's mind.
Okay, well, I was just wondering.
Yes?
I was wondering how...
Go on.
I'll go on if you just give me a chance.
Well, I only have so much tape, Ted.
Oh, hi. I was just wondering how you got in here.
The front door. Now, why don't you talk about, okay, the wedding and your brother. Tell the world what the wedding today's going to be like.
The world?
Well, yeah. Someday when you're famous, this tape will be of historical importance. Now, come on, talk about the wedding. Is the family excited?
The family is terrified.
Terrified of a wedding? I'm only terrified of the dentist. Why are they terrified?
Because they don't want it to happen.
Well, what, you or the whole family?
Well, anybody who loves Meyson. That's why this wedding's not really going to be a wedding. I probably should have told you that before you came here. You know, that's a great dress. Did I ever tell you that?
Yeah, I know. A wedding that's not really a wedding.
Can we turn this thing off? I feel really stupid here.
Yeah, you're right. This is going nowhere.
Thank you.
So this wedding is more like a charade?
No, more like a frontal assault.
They will be playing parts.
Yeah, something like that.
Who will I be?
Well, you know, I wonder that when I'm not wondering who you are.
Start taping.
Okay.
You ask who I am? Well, I'll tell you, Mr. Smarty Pants. I am the best thing that has ever come into your little old life. The name is Blanche. Blanche Dubois. And I am not a girl. I am not a woman. I am a lady.
Brandon, why don't you go clean up your room?
It's already clean.
Well, then clean up mine.
And Sophia. I think it was made by an 8-year-old. Oh, well, apparently it was. Me.
What?
Yeah, there's a note with it, too. Happy Mother's Day to the best mom in the whole wide world. Love, Meison.
I never knew you called Sophia Mom.
That makes 2 of us. Oh, no, wait a minute. I remember now. I must have worked 6 or 8 hours to get this to look just right. Mama's so proud she about busted a gut.
Mom?
Yeah, I guess I did call her that, didn't I? I have to give her credit. She did her best to be my mother. Let's see. This one's from Dad. Wonder what it could be. Oh, that's from that day we spent in the cellar. Remember when we were locked up, boy? We went back that day. I didn't think the old coot had it in him.
Look, Sonny, enough with the nostalgia.
What's the harm in opening up a few wedding presents, huh?
They're not a few wedding presents, Bunny. They're Trojan horses. This is the Capwell strategy of how to get to Meison. And why am I telling you this? It's exactly what you want, too.
You know, you are exactly right. Get this propaganda out of here. I'm not getting bushwhacked again. I'm getting married today and nothing's gonna stop me.
Great. That's what I like to hear. Look, I've got to run and take care of a few last-minute details. I'll see you at the church.
Hey, aren't you forgetting something? Well, I meant the veil, but thanks anyway.
All right. There's a lot more where that came from.
I heard that. Hey, what's all this crock about coming back to pick up the rest of your things? You know you got that the last time you were here.
You just consider me the best man a groom ever had.
Father Michael?
Gina?
Gina. Oh, thank God. I mean, thank you for being you. Because I was starting to get the creeps. You ever gotten the creeps walking around an empty church?
Gina, why are you here?
Well, I thought we could go over the details of the ceremony. I'd like to make it short and sweet. Actually, the shorter, the sweeter. If we could just cut from, dearly beloved, we've gathered here to, I now pronounce you.
Gina.
I mean, the longer the ceremony is, the more likely the permission...
Gina, I can't marry you.
What do you mean?
I thought it was clear from the way our counseling session broke off yesterday.
But you promised that you would...
No, I did not. I said that I wanted to talk to you and Meyson in a counseling session, and then I would decide. Now, I'm afraid that your marriage wouldn't even remotely conform to the laws of the church, that it has nothing whatsoever to do with love, and the sad part is that the two of you admit that. I just hope that you will reconsider for Brandon's sake and for your own.
How could you possibly do this to me at the last minute like this? It's Julia, isn't it? She's behind this, isn't she?
Don't blame Julia for your own mistakes. Now, look, I am sorry that there has been a misunderstanding here. Now, if you are still resolved to go through with this, and you can find a justice of the peace or whatever, I'll let you meet here. But that's the best I can do. I'm sorry.
Wonder who that suspicious-looking guy is.
It's Anissa's dad. He's dropping her off.
How long you been there?
I thought I'd help you stay on guard.
And what are we watching for?
I don't know about you, but my target's just arrived. Anissa's going with me to the wedding.
All right.
I look okay?
Like a gentleman and a scholar.
I was afraid of that. Hi. You look different. Thanks, I guess. This is for you. Thanks, Anissa. But I really don't have anything for you.
Of course you do.
I do?
I do. That's Mason's line. You forget you asked me to pick up this special little order on the way over? Sorry, Anissa. My friend here, he's a little nervous. Probably as nervous as the groom and forgetful, too. Come on in.
Hey, here's nervous. Well, here I am. How'd I look, huh?
Yeah, nice.
Don't everybody sing my praises at once.
You'll make a very handsome groom.
Thank you, ma'am. I do believe we will at that.
I have always relied on the kindness of strangers.
You two are pretty strange yourselves. Is this really necessary? Would you get that out of my face, please? Get it out of my face.
I'm just recording the scene for posterity. Wanda and I are going to the wedding together.
I didn't realize we were supposed to bring a date.
Ted is going to have 2 dates. Julia wanted us to make a united front, so we're all going to go together. I hope you don't mind.
This is a really big day for me, too. The first time I get to wear the dress worn by Marilyn Monroe in Some Like It Hot. At least I think it's the dress she wore. Did wonder why it only cost $100, though.
Hi, are you all ready?
Well, we're as ready as we're going to be.
Good, thanks. Haven't I seen that dress before?
Don't ask.
I still say this is a crazy idea.
If it'll bring Meyson back, it's worth it.
All right, you all know what to do. If we just need to keep Meyson isolated, if we can keep him away from Gina, then hopefully Sunny is history. And here's my secret weapon. Come here, love. Come here. Oh. Well, Gina's not the only one who can fight dirty.
You okay?
Yeah. I was upstairs in the nursery trying to generate some activity. Got a little cold, so I came down here. This is the warmest spot in the house.
Really?
I saw the baby again.
Where?
In the house in the desert. Only this time, her nanny, Katerine, was packing up a suitcase, getting ready to go somewhere. Again, it was as if I was inside of her, and she put Adriana in the car and drove off.
Can you describe the car?
No. No, the last thing I remember was them driving away in the desert. Seemed endless.
Adriana's... What I thought was Adriana's body was found in a little town on the edge of the desert in an alley. If the nanny were heading for that town, God help us all.
Looks like we're the first ones here.
First and the last, I hope, except for the bride and the priest.
This is the first wedding I've ever been to. It'll be my 4th. How come you've been to so many? My mom, she loves to get married. But I hope she doesn't wait too long to do it again.
You expecting someone?
I thought I felt a draft. I don't want the happy couple catching a cold on the honeymoon.
You'd like nothing better.
Now, pneumonia, that's a different story.
You know, you have been Mondo Bizarro lately, son. First you kidnap me, and now you run around acting like my private bodyguard. What, are you planning to sabotage the wedding or something?
I wouldn't if I could. Gina's gonna fall to pieces if this thing doesn't come down. Believe me, I'm on your side.
Yeah. Friends like you, who needs enemies?
Now, boy, you got a lot more to worry about than just me, I'll tell you that.
Look, I know it's kind of short notice, Father, but you see, I really didn't have any choice. I'll tell you what. I will donate $10,000 to the charity of your choice if you'll marry me today. You will? That's fantastic. Will I pick you up? Yeah, I guess. I guess I'd give you a piggyback ride over here if it meant I'd get you here and I'd get married. What's the address? Okay, yeah. All right, yeah, I know where it is. I'll be there right away.
You need help with that?
What are you doing here?
I'm with the band. Actually, I'm taking the condemned man to the gallows. He's in the chapel with Brandon and Anissa.
Oh, good. Look, I'd love to stay here and be ogled, but I have to drive clear across town to pick up the priest.
Hey.
Huh?
Guess there's no chance of talking you out of ruining the rest of your life.
Look, I'm afraid the devil got the best of me. You see, I had a little talk with myself. And self said, you're doing the wrong things for the right reasons. And that was good enough for me. Don't start talking that Italian, buddy. It's not going to help. This has nothing to do with romance.
Then what the hell does?
Why don't you do yourself a favor and butt out?
If I only could.
Look, I'm going to slip out the back way. You tell Sonny to keep away from those Capwells.
Don't you like school? No. Why not?
Oh,
why?
Straight shot to the altar.
You know, that's what I thought, too.
Ciao, Capwell.
Playing any sports?
This time I mean it.
You like baseball?
Yeah.
I never liked baseball. You gonna play soccer? Probably too short anyway. Where's the little lady?
Why?
Well, you don't have to worry. I'm marrying your mama, not your girlfriend.
Anissa's not my girlfriend.
And you're not too happy about these festivities, are you?
Not too.
Don't you want your mama to be happy?
That's why I'm not thrilled.
Well, what do you think would put a smile on her face?
Keith coming back. He'd keep us both happy. Excuse me.
Sure thing. It's gonna be a long afternoon.
Can we talk?
This is the alley. Lab guys photographed it every which way. The baby's body was found hidden beneath some debris right there. If you don't mind me asking, what's going on?
Please.
Wait a second, are you using a psychic? Now, I've heard of these people working out of the department before. Most cops think they're kooks. It's not that I agree. She said, I don't know what to think here, sir. Your baby's dead, you know that.
Do I?
Yeah, you accepted it a week ago.
A lot can happen in a week.
Yeah, but not this.
Take me to this place. The alley where the body was found. I need to be there.
You call up the chopper, tell him we'll meet him in 10 minutes.
Welcome to the lifestyles of the weird and notorious. Today, the wedding of the millennium.
Maybe not. Hi, Brandon. Who's your friend?
Anissa. Anissa, this is Sophia. Which side are you on? She means, what side of the church you're sitting on? The brides or the grooms?
I think I'll just stand.
Whoa. Where's Sunny and CC?
In the choir room.
Great.
If you think so. Frankly, this is the weirdest wedding I've ever attended.
You haven't seen anything yet.
The guest list is like from Noah's Ark. There's something for everybody. What gives?
I'm taking it from your lead. You're the one who said he had a split personality. I'm just trying to divide and conquer.
On Sonny's wedding day?
I'll lay you odds that he doesn't say I do, but if he does, I'm counting on Mason to say I don't.
So there's still an honest shot that Gina won't marry him.
Just keep your fingers crossed. General Capwell's probably firing his first salvo right now.
So what'd you drag me in here for anyway?
Well, it's customary for fathers and sons to spend these last few precious moments together.
Make it sound like I'm going to the electric chair.
You should be so lucky.
Oh, drop a dog and pony act, Dad, or neither of us will be able to keep a straight face.
You never really believed I loved you, did you? That's what's at the root of all of this. You want revenge? I guess I really can't blame you.
Since when?
Well, I really have to admit that I haven't had as much patience with you as I should have had. I certainly treated you unfairly at times. But you are my firstborn. And there isn't a person in this world can break the bond between us. And even you have to feel that.
Your so-called love for me took a powder along with Pamela. After that, Sophia's kids always came first.
No, my boy, that's in your mind, not mine. Maybe I asked too much from you. Maybe I pushed you too far. For that, I'm sorry. I only wish I could give you back things I took from you all those years ago. I can't. I wish I could erase all the mistakes I made with you, but I can't do that either. I wish I could start life over with you again. I can't do that either. I know what I can do, and that's apologize. I can offer you my love, and we can stop going for each other's throats, and we can be a family again.
Do you have any idea how much I need to believe that?
I never meant anything more in my entire life.
Sometimes I think all that I've ever wanted was your approval and your love. Everything I've ever done, good or bad, could be traced back to that.
I've always loved you, son. I always will.
I love you too, Dad.
We all love you, Mason.
I don't see how you still could after all I put you through.
No, I'm the one who put us through it. I created the Sunny character. Together we're going to destroy it.
You can't begin to imagine how much I want that.
What the hell?
Right on, sister. Feel free to express your true feelings in the houses of the holy. Led Zeppelin, remember?
What is this?
This is the priest that's going to marry me and Sonny.
There is no Sunny. Sunny's gone.
No. Sonny? Sonny, are you there? This is all Julia's doing. Sonny, wake up. Don't believe anything the Campwells tell you. They're slime. You know what's going to happen when they get you in their clutches? It's going to be sayonara,
That's
Sonny.
not true, Mason. We want to protect you.
Son, listen to me.
No.
You don't listen to
You
this
want to
woman.
be a Campwell doormat? Is that what you want to be? You want to give the money back? Do I have to tell you all the rotten things your loving father did to you? Do I have to retell that litany?
Litany? I have one I just composed. A rap litany. Want to hear it?
No! No!
Mason,
now listen, Sonny.
to me.
Sonny, we're going to get married. We're going to get married.
Mason, listen to what I'm telling you.
Out of my face! The only mistakes I ever made were when I bought your lies. I'm my own man now. Free at last. I plan on staying that way. Well, what are you staring at? I'm back.
Yeah, for the moment. But what if I hadn't walked in when I did?
Shall we roll? I have a biker wedding later. The bride and groom exchange vows on these awesome hogs at the head of a motorcycle caravan roaring down the coast highway.
I haven't even got my wedding gown yet. I'll tell you what, Sonny. You go over to the clinic and hide out. I'll see you. I'll call you. I'll contact you later.
Whatever.
Now, how can I be sure that you're really, official, that you're legal or blessed or whatever it is to make this right?
I have joined hundreds of souls in holy matrimony. People and things of all races, creeds, religions, sexes, and musical persuasions. Last week, I even married 2 sheep.
The whole family's just screwy. Ignore them. They'll go away.
We almost had him.
It's like for a few moments, Mason was back, the real Mason, and Gina showed up.
I told you it wouldn't work. Over and over. You'll just have to get used to the idea of Gina being back in the family again.
Over my dead body.
I'm sure she could arrange that. Why don't you just sit back and enjoy the inevitable? I'm sure it's good for a few laughs.
It's my turn. Our turn. You do me a favor when I come back.
Julia, I just saw Sonny headed over to the clinic. I think Gina's stashing him here till the service starts.
He can run, but he can't hide. Let's go get him, Samantha.
Well, what the hell are you doing here? No offense.
I could ask you the same thing. I thought you were supposed to be getting married right now.
Well, I'm hiding out till Gina gives a word. What's your excuse?
Hiding out? From what?
Campwells be on me like ducks on a bug if I go back a minute too soon.
Well, then why are you going through with this travesty of a wedding? Because you enjoy hurting people? First Julia, now Gina. Use her to get back at your father? Is that it? I mean, when are you going to learn?
Never, as long as school's this much fun.
Fun, huh? You think it's fun for them? Yeah, you know that Julia's about to risk her career for you. You know that she is covering up the theft of those memos for you?
Is that the line she fed you? Well, you were even dumber than I thought. Oh, Julia's protecting somebody all right, Padre, but it sure as hell ain't Mama Sprocket's #1 son.
I see. Then who is it, Mason?
I tell you, Padre, why don't you go take a long, hard look in the mirror and ask who's the fairest of the fair? Or better yet, well, ask Julia.
Hi, I didn't know you'd be here.
Hi.
Would you mind terribly if we had a moment alone with him? There's Daddy. There's Daddy. Oh, okay. You happy? She's been asking for you. She's missed you. And so have I.
Body was found here. What do you see? Sandra, tell me, for God's sake, what do you see? Tell me what you see.
Baby did die here. But it wasn't your baby, Cruz. It wasn't Adriana.
You think I don't know what this Texas two-step's all about? Presents, a doting family. It almost worked.
Almost. You've lost Sonny. Give it up. Can't keep a good man down forever.
Watch me.
Well, I intend to. Like a hawk. You know, you can marry Gina, and it won't matter because you won't be able to put Mason's ghost to rest. Because he loves his daughter, and he loves me.
Not half enough.
Mason's hiding. Maybe he's hiding because he's angry he saw Michael and me together. But what he has to know is that my feelings haven't changed, that I still love him. I love you, Mason. We made that little girl together, and she's a beautiful little girl. Now, you maybe can turn your back on your family and me, but I know you can't turn it on your daughter because she loves you.
He loves her, too.
Mason.
Can't you tell?
I'd like to think that I can.
Do you know what it's like to be trapped inside that dime store, cowboy? Or what it's like to watch you making love to Michael?
It hurt just as much as me watching you with Gina, and I'm sorry that you had to see that.
I am, too. It only made Sonny stronger.
He's had his chance. Now it's our turn. Come here, sweetie. Come here. Come here, silly girl. Don't. Don't. It's not a rotten hell. Mason? Come on, the three of us will just go somewhere. No one will find us. We'll make Sonny go back where he came from, and we'll just start over. Don't answer the phone. Mason, just take my hand. It's okay. All right, come on.
I'm coming, darling.
Now.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today at the union
Could you cut the clinch?
No! Oh, I've seen enough. I don't think your daughter should see this. I'm taking her.
I'll just hit the high parts. What do you say? join this man and woman in holy matrimony. And, if anyone can show just cause why these two people should not be joined...
I got two reasons I'd like to,
Gina, do you take this man?
Yes, I do, and he takes me. To have and to hold, to love and honor and cherish, etc., etc. I practically have the whole ceremony memorized. I repeated it so many times. Go ahead. Say I do.
I will.
Not you.
I was just telling him the proper response.
He knows it. He does. All of the above. Go ahead.
I now pronounce you man and wife.
The plaintiff was loading his car with art when the defendant destroyed his open door. Move It or Lose It is next on the People's Court here on Channel 11.